Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the ball mill. These are the topics that I'm going to discuss in the ball mill. That contents are what is ball mill and its principle, construction and working, and the critical speed, optimum speed, and finally the advantages and disadvantages of using ball mill. What is a ball mill? Ball mill is a mechanical size reduction equipment which performs grinding operation. The feed to the ball mill is the crushed material that is obtained from the crushers, and the product from the ball mill is of the powder form. Principle of ball mill. The ball mill works on the principle of impact and attrition between the balls that are grinding medium and the material to be grounded. These are the grinding medium balls, and this is the material to be grounded. And size reduction is done by the impact as the ball drops from the top of the shell. Here comes the construction of ball mill. It consists of a hollow cylindrical shell rotating about its axis. It is partially filled with balls made up of steel or rubber. Inner surface of the ball mill is lined up with an abrasion resistant material such as manganese, steel or rubber, and the length of the ball mill is approximately equal to the diameter of the cylindrical shell. And this grinding medium, occupy about 30 to 50% of the volume of the cylindrical shell, and the shell is rotated by an external source like using a drive gear or other. And the grinding operation that occurs in ball mill may be batch or continuous or wetter or dry. In a continuously operated ball mill, the outlet is normally covered with a coarse screen to prevent the escape of balls. Working. The working of ball mill can be explained in three principal stages. The first one is feeding. The material is fed to the ball mill through an opening, and in the second stage, the shell is made to rotate by an external agency. As shell rotates, grinding medium and feed are lifted upon rising side of the shell. And grinding action. With this rotating action, the solid particles in between the balls are ground and are reduced in size with the impact and attrition of balls with the materials to be grounded. And critical speed. It is an important and crucial term in the operation of ball mill. If the mill is operated at high speeds, the centrifuge, the centrifugal action takes place. The balls are carried right round in contact with the sides of the mill, and this phenomenon is said to be centrifuging. And the minimum speed at which this centrifuging phenomenon occurs is known as the critical speed. At critical speed, the centrifugal force will be exactly balanced by gravitational force, and at critical speed, no grinding action takes place. And this equation of the critical speed is derived by balancing the centrifugal force and the component of gravity. Operating speed. Operating speed can be defined in simple terms as it is the speed at which the ball mill operates. And in practical situations, the operating speed of ball mill should be always less than the critical speed. It is usually 60 to 85% of the critical speed. Other, if the ball mill is operated at the critical speed, then the materials will not be grounded. And the critical speed formula is given by nc equal to 1 by 2 pi root g by capital R minus small r, where g is acceleration due to gravity, capital R is the radius of the cylindrical shell, and small r is the radius of the steel ball. And here are the advantages of using a ball mill. Ball mill produces a very fine powder of particle size less than 10 microns, and it is best suitable for grinding the toxic materials because The ball mill is a closed equipment, so there will not be any traces of leakages into the environment while grinding. And it is also used in the grinding the materials which are highly abrasive, because we already know that inner lining of the cylindrical shell is made up of abrasive resistant materials. And here are the disadvantages of using a ball mill. Contamination of product is the biggest disadvantages of the ball mill. It occurs due to the wear and tear of the ball mill balls, and we experience high machine noise level if the cylindrical shell is made up of metal, but the noise is low if it is made up of rubber. And the cleaning of ball mill is not easy after use. And we covered almost all the topics about the ball mill, like its principle, construction, working, critical speed, optimum speeds of the ball mill, and finally the advantages and disadvantages of using ball mill. With this, I conclude my video.